Hi, let's do a zebra in color for pajama. Thank you for coming back to my channel, Ahron here. Um, I'm starting with two types of wood, an oak and padauk, and I cut them on my table so they will fit each other like a comb or like two type of lines. Um, it will, you see now, that's how they fit inside. And I'm planning to put some resin in and create a bowl. Last time everybody said that the bowl that I created wasn't deep enough, and I decided let's try another one, but let's give it a twist. Just to create another bowl with white and black, it's not fun. It is fun, but we have to change, we have to move forward. So let's do a new one. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like my channel. And of course, if you have any comments, please don't forget to put them at the bottom. The mold, the box that I created for the mold that I created, it's vertical one. No, sorry, it's a horizontal one. And I think that that was my biggest mistake, my first biggest mistake, because I put inside and I had to press it in. And because it's horizontal, I had a problem with air bubbles that I didn't think about it before. If I would do a vertical one, it would be much easier. But you know, in hindsight, that's a problem. Hindsight, it's a problem. And of course, the measurement was wrong, so it didn't fit in my pressure pot. That's another problem. Um, but I had to do with what I had to do, and let's start working. And I saw the problem as I start removing the box. I discovered that I've got few holes that hasn't been filled up with resin, and I'll have to make a plan for that. You see the holes? Yeah, that's exactly that. So what I created, I put some tape at the bottom, and I filled up the resin, and with a syringe, I filled it up all the way to the top. Hopefully it will have enough time before it start gelling to get to the end. The power and the magic of videos. Yeah. Um, Dropped it on the lathe and start squaring it up, and hopefully I will check if there is any more curves or any more places that the that the resin didn't fit in, and I'll have to fill it up again. This project, it's like a lucky packet. Every time you take another layer off, you discover some more surprises. And on this project, I had plenty of surprises, and this one is another one. I discovered that there is some more places that the resin didn't go all the way in, so I had to fill it up. This thing I played for 3 days. I didn't show you the whole thing. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but every time I have to wait for a few hours, and then I fill it up again till I go to where I want it to be. I decided I'll go almost to the end of the shape that I wanted to get, and then I'll check again and see how many lines are without resin, and hopefully not a lot of them. And I'll have to fill them up. Creating a tenant again because uh, padauk is slightly soft, and this badge of padauk is very soft, and I'm afraid that if I put an insert, it will break. So I created a tenant, and I'm continuing with shaping the bowl the way that I want it, so it will fit the lines. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you like the two new angles of my cameras. If you like them, please let me know. If you don't like them, definitely let me know, so I can change them again. And I would. I'll almost finish my um, the shape that I wanted, and I will turn it around and I'll see how it looks like. At this stage, I found out that I've got a little bit of a problem with the grain, that it's running opposite my direction of work, and I'll find a solution for that a little bit later. But now what I discovered is that one of the fins, the resin fin came off. So I decided I'm not going to spend another day waiting to solve it. So I decided to use this time resin, a UV resin that dries with a UV light, and takes about an hour. It took a little bit longer than an hour because the resin is dark, so it took a little bit longer. And that's what I decided to do. Like I told you with the grains, I decided I'm going to use a negative angle scraper, and it really didn't help. So I thought maybe what I'll have to do is to turn it the other way around, and I will be able to change the direction because of that. So I'm just preparing the bottom, the base of it, and then I'll turn it around. Flipped it over, worked a little bit with sandpaper, and I think that this is a good solution for me. Look at the shaving that I took out uh, when I drilled out. I'm going to keep them for another project one day. Using matte tools with the angle to hollow it out. And here with the scraper, I think trying to remove the knobby in the end. I've done it few many times, and I think that I created too narrow and too shallow bottom for this project. After sending Yorkshire grid, I send it up to 500, then I'm using Yorkshire grid. After the Yorkshire grid, I'm going to use OB Sanjus to give it a little bit of a sparkle. I'll flip it over and I'll take care of the tenet that are left over there, and I will finish the bottom of the ball. The bottom is so thin, I think I can't even allow it to leave a mark. I can't do a mark for my logo. What I'll do is in a later stage, I'll put probably a little bit of resin inside with a padauk color, and then I'll drill a hole for the logo of mine. I got left over from my previous project, the inside out one, a piece of padauk, and I decided this time I'm going to do for this ball lid. So I'm creating a lid for this ball. Hopefully it will be nice and it will fit the project. If not, I'm not going to use it, that's all. I think it came out as I wanted it. It's not finished yet. I'm still doing the lid, but I'm not going to talk in the end because it will be too long for it. So here I'm going to use, of course, the same thing. It's a Yorkshire grid, and after the Yorkshire grid, I'm going to do Obi Sanjus, and I'll flip it over and I'll do the other side. In the end, I'm going to post a few photos of the final product. You'll see the 4 lines. Those are the 4 lines because it used to be 4 pieces of padauk connected together when we done the previous project of the inside out. So in the end, I'm going to add some photos of the final project. I think it came out beautiful. I think it came out exactly what I wanted. It's like 2 pieces above each other, floating above each other. I don't know why, but I'm going to call it we're going to call it a zebra and pajama, multicolor pajama. But it's actually 2 pieces floating on each other. One is padauk, the other one is oak. And I really hope that you enjoyed this project. And if you did, please don't forget to give me my thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you didn't like it, comment at the bottom, tell me why you didn't like it, or if you liked it, and I'll reply to all of you and say thank you. I think that this lead came out nice. The colors of the padauk came out beautiful, and now you'll see the final project. I think it came out beautiful. I hope you enjoyed it the way that I enjoyed it. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching my video, and so subscribe to my video. Cheers.